Yeah, let me start with you, Mr. Eluche. We have a situation where a U.S. congressman is saying, cut off all assistance from 50% to 100% to Nigeria. Because the government is not protecting the people because of, issues around persecution, Christian persecution, religious persecution, destruction of homes, terrorism, and other violent crimes. The Nigerian government is not able to protect its citizens. So we cannot be funding, more like the government inability. How do you react to this development?
Well, I think it brings to the fore the reality that the Nigerian state can deceive itself and some of the population as long as it wants, but then that the world, the international community, is able to see through the rules, to see through the scam, to see through the charade, and exactly pinpoint the issues. Like some of us have been saying for a while, this government is complicit in terror. It's enabling it. It has not used the Nigerian military, the Nigerian security apparatus in the way one would have expected a nation or a country to use to protect life and property. So the international community is seeing through this charade, and they know what it is. They know, like for instance, the last release of the abducted students and school children and teachers from Orire. You see the government saying it was a rescue. The people are saying, the people that were released say it was a release. The government showed a funny video where they showed over 20, 30 armored vehicles going for a rescue mission. Who does that in what should be a secret mission? And you are using loud and noisy vehicles. So the Nigerian government can deceive its people, its population. Some of them, though, as much as it can, but the international community is seeing through this, and they have realized that when you look at it truly, this Nigerian government is enabling this. Because if the government was proactive, if the government was very, very active in tackling crime or in protecting the life of its populations, the international community, the US government, for instance, will not be bothered. They will say, okay, let us support this government. But the real thing they have done is to stop aid, stop funding a government that has clearly not been very protective of its population. Stop funding a government that has known that some people in its country are funding terrorism. Instead of going against these characters, the Nigerian government just pretends as if nothing is happening until foreign authorities act. For how long will this continue? Yes, I think the US government, what they've done now is the right thing, and we appreciate those who have interest in the Nigerian state, whilst our National Assembly gallivants and talks about ridiculous non-entities, ridiculous, meaningless things, discussing who, like you rightly pointed out, who can regulate girlfriends, who can regulate preaching in buses. It is the US Congress that is bothered about the security of lives of Nigerians. That should be a shame and an indictment on the Bola Tinubu regime.
Thank you very much.